Hey, I haven't done unboxings for quite a while, and I don't intend to. Well, I usually do them for TWS earbuds. Don't ask me why I do that, I just do. But I don't do them for regular IEMs. But in this case, I thought I would, because this box is kind of big. It's kind of large, and I'm just curious to find out why it is so big. Now, this review is way overdue. Really overdue, but I'm excited. Let me tell you while I do this what I know about it, which is next to nothing. I know the price is $239, and I know, oh, that's a bit noisy. The driver configuration is 4 balanced armatures and 1 dynamic driver, so we've got 5 drivers per side. Okay. Inside the cardboard sleeve is the large black box, and in that black box, some paper. Wow, that is, I'll tell you what, I know it's only the paper, but that is some thick quality paper. I'm excited actually, look at that, holy cow. They've really gone through some effort here. Look at that little plaque there, JQ4U Pro, pretty impressive. It's just a little bit, it's got plastic on there. I'll leave that on for the moment. Look at this case. Oh, and you get, what is that? It looks like an air freshener, or maybe it's an air freshener or just some kind of hanger. Pretty cool robot character. This is interesting. I tell you what, that is one proper bundle, and oh boy, am I excited. Look at the size of these ear tips. Look at that. This, for context, that's about the size of your regular large ear tip. That is what I'm talking about. I've actually got some of these already in my special little pouch here, container actually. See, I've already got some. So I'm surprised to see them come actually with an IEM. I bought mine on AliExpress. They're actually even a little bit too large for me, except for with a couple of rare IEMs. But look at that layout, man. These guys really want to ensure that you get a good fit and seal. Now, I'm going to open this lovely looking case, which is really nice. It's not real leather, I'm guessing. It's probably just protein leather. But there we go. And ooh, put that aside. Look at those. Man, that is pretty sweet. Oh, I like the feel of that cable too. So there are the IEMs, and they're quite beautiful. They look great. The cable feels nice. That'll be a silver plated copper. I doubt it's pure silver, but yeah, it looks good. It feels nice. It's not too thin above the Y split. I'm really excited to try these out. So I'm going to go and do that right now. I'm back. Now, I've been using these for far longer than I needed to, for various reasons, mainly just because I haven't got around to recording this video. Each unit is handcrafted and has a unique design. It's got a beautiful high quality cable. I really like this cable, and the shells, in terms of comfort, they're very comfortable and have really good noise isolation as well. Now, onto the sound, and they have a pretty natural uncolored sound. It's reasonably balanced from top to bottom, but there is an emphasis on the bass, especially the sub bass. The bass is quite punchy, and bass notes have a clean leading edge, but a slower decay. This gives the bass a lot of control, but it also gives the bass power and impact. However, it's not the most cohesive bass, and this is really my main issue with the 4U Pro here. Sometimes the sub bass sounds disproportionately large or powerful next to the leaner balanced armature, mid-range and treble. This only happens in certain recordings, but it happens enough to be distracting for me. So yeah, the bass doesn't sound completely cohesive with the mid-range and the treble. It's a little bit too heavy on the sub bass. It makes the kick drums sound a little bit too thick and too heavy, and on top of that, the bass is presented in a more forward upfront manner, whereas the mid-range and the treble are kind of pushed back. The stage position is further back, and so it sounds like the drummer is sitting at the front of the stage and everybody else is behind there, if you know what I mean. And it's quite distracting, which is a shame because the mids are really nice. Actually, I will say as well that there's some really good texture in the bass. The mids are quite spacious. They have a neutral tuning. The stage position, like I said, is pushed back, giving the sense of being in a larger space, or like being several rows back from the front of the stage. The mids lack immediacy though, and sometimes they get pushed back by the lower bass. Like the mid-range doesn't really grab your attention. Everything's a bit distant. You feel kind of a little bit detached from it. However, the mid-range clarity, instrument separation, and spacing is good, but it's just not the most engaging mid-range. Note weight in the mids is pretty natural, but they could use more density, some more solidity to sort of pull you in. And then for the treble, the 4U Pro's got a safe treble tuning. It's very airy. You never have to worry about sibilance or sharpness. You can turn the volume up quite loud and you don't have to worry about it. That reminds me, I forgot to mention, these do like a bit of power, so don't try and run these straight out of a phone. You won't get a very good effect. You need at the least a dongle DAC or a desktop amplifier, so give these a bit of power and they will sound better. But at the end of the day, you know, the treble's a bit soft. It lacks precision. The imaging is not that great. However, it is super airy, and the treble notes are nice and rounded, very soft and sort of diffuse sounding. And the soundstage is spherical in shape and larger than average, but due to the softness of its presentation, the imaging is just not that impressive. So overall, it's a beautiful IEM, really gorgeous. Look, on some tracks it does sound fantastic, sounds really nice, but then at other times that bass just throws things out. It's just something doesn't sound quite right about it. However, I think with a bit of retuning, maybe adjusting the bass, perhaps a different dynamic driver, or adjusting the acoustic chamber, there's a lot of potential here. I hope JQ Audio continues to make stuff, because these are absolutely beautiful. Can definitely see the potential here, but at least for me, the 4U Pro, I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's good, but for the price, $239, I think there's a lot better value elsewhere. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it the old thumbs up. Check in the description below for the full written review. Link to the full written review and links to my social media channels. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, make sure you are subscribed. And until next time, I'll see you later.